it just brought my mind to like this point where like I'm gonna just express and do whatever I want to do.
Right.
Like I don't have to stay and box myself into streets or whatever you want to call that.
Now I know that obviously if you go back and listen to kind of like your old music, probably you could kind of guess where the legal problems came from or stem from or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Is the new sound, because I think you were locked up for a minute, is the new sound similar to the old, or are you trying to change the vibe? Or it kind of explain the difference from the old sound to the new sound now.
I wouldn't say there's an old and a new sound. I'd say there's a what I put out, and then there's a whole catalog of what I didn't put out.
Right. Okay.
A whole catalog of what I didn't put out doesn't sound anything about what I put out. I mainly was putting that stuff out because that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Around that time period. So right now I'm doing different things, so you're gonna have to get a different sound. You know, so that's how that's gonna come along. You're gonna actually be able to get the hidden catalog. You know, the more I would say relatable music. Everybody can relate to what I was doing myself, but everybody can relate to everything else.
Okay. Who was really relating to your music before you got locked up?
Everybody that was doing it with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I know that you're deep in a lot of, like, you're not just a regular artist. Like, a lot of artists just come out, you know, I sell drugs, I rap, I trap, blah, blah, this is that. And that's pretty much surface level. That's all you get. You got philosophies, you got stories behind the reason why you move, the way you move and certain things. Kind of explain to the people what makes you you and, you know, how that comes out through the music.
Man, the trials, man, went through so many different tests in life and stuff like that. It just brought my mind to like this point where like I'm gonna just express and do whatever I want to do. Like I don't have to stay and box myself into streets or whatever you want to call that. You know, fuck what you want to call it. But whatever you want to call that, I'm not boxing myself in that category. I like to skateboard, I like to draw, you know, but I also have that as well, you know, that other stuff in me. So, you know, it's just a combination of both. There's never been nothing like to do what I'm doing before ever that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I jumped from that lifestyle into the business field and entrepreneurship at the same time. So, you know, I don't know nobody else that does that. And I still may do.
So you're jumping into the business before. I know a lot of artists, they start rapping, then they get the money, and then they'll have like a manager or an investor say, hey, you need to invest in business after you get on and get a record deal. So you are approaching things from a different level. Like you're trying to do this before. Like you're already ahead of the game pretty much.
I'm real far. Real far. I study, spend hours studying like in the meantime. That's actually probably might be my #1 favorite thing now. Is studying. I don't really too much. I don't have to dabble in anything else but my mind, you know, and self-improvement, bettering myself. I don't really care for anything else. But
what type of business are you involved in? Like, I know I was watching an interview. I think it was either Black Youngster or Dirk. They're involved. They got a trucking company. You know what I'm saying? A couple other artists. They got real estate and whatnot. What is what's your investment like?
Right now, I'm in the print businesses and stuff. I own a garment manufacturing company, GrooveGarmentsUSA.com. You guys want to check that out for the big boys.
Dope.
I'm dealing with a few production companies, the Ave. A couple of more things. I got my own label. Right now, I got a lot of graphic designers under my table. I'm trying to put them together and get them in positions to you know, for that way. It's a lot of stuff I got going on, but I really couldn't name all of it. I'm a 24/7 always workaholic businessman, like doing that stuff. So now,
for sure. Self-made, and what's your goal? If you already got money, is it to get a record deal, or you want to stay independent and kind of like do it for yourself? And like, what's your goal in this?
It depends, man. It depends on where everything go. I want to make a I am the way, so you know, wherever it takes me by being the way, and whoever, I'm opening the door, and then whoever comes out behind that door, and then whatever happens when other people start coming through that door, you know. So that's where I'm going with it. If label comes in that way, that comes in that way. If it doesn't come in that way, you know. So we gotta see what happens on the other side of that door.
So kind of like QC. Right, they built a system with the Migos, and then now they had other artists that came through that same successful, you're trying to do the same thing.
Yeah,
make sure it works for you, so that way you can do the same thing for your artists under you.
Yes, 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 yes.